Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Team Meridian Energetics. I'm Katie O'Brien from Pennsylvania, ME practitioner, inner child teacher, and ME teacher. And I'm here with my lovely colleague. We're going to be interviewing Danah today. And Marika.
Hi, my name is Marika Vepsäläinen, and I'm an ME practitioner and inner child teacher from Helsinki in Finland.
And Danah, where are you located?
Oh, I'm Danah. I'm located in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And I'm also a Meridian Energetics practitioner and teacher and training Meridian Energetics practitioners, hands-on modality.
So Danah, what attracted you to the Meridian Energetics healing modality and first becoming a certified practitioner?
It's so funny because I only can reply and honesty. As I was drawn to Mel and his down to earth, and it's his modality, Mel Brands and Nicole Hips. So I came in contact with Mel's videos, I guess it was like 2011 already. And then afterwards I realized he trained as well a healing modality out of the 12 chakra system. And then we had with a small group and conversation, and he was saying like, oh, I would love to have you as a practitioner. I'm like, oh, well, I do enough healing modalities already. I don't think I want to go there. So actually that was my first, no, I don't have to do it. And yeah, I love the grounded way of Mel and Nicole, how they communicate about relationships, soul connections, heart connections. So eventually I thought, well, let's do it to just expand what I'm already doing, as I felt so much at home as well. So that was in 2016 I became a practitioner.
Well, it's amazing that you were asked by Mel to become a practitioner. He chose well to ask you.
Well, yeah, is that? I never thought about it. It was just, it's such a easy person to just connect with, and you were in a small group interacting with each other, so it just pops in like that. And it's like, I never thought of that. It just felt home. So it's like I was telling to you, I know you for a longer time now, or telling to Marika and invite her to do an extra training for something like, you know each other, it's so familiar. So I never thought of, and oh, 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 never thought of it. So thank you. Wow, yeah.
Danah, what kind of background are you coming from in terms of having experience, knowledge, or training before ME?
Well, actually, I think um, I came in here very young, very empathic, and already knew what I was coming to do here, and I did put it around in like creative ability. So I started off as a hairdresser, makeup artist, and having my own shop on Ayurvedic base. And from 2002 till 2018, have been training in lots of different healing modalities. And started off with Shambhala healing, which is also non-manual and also stretching out. So very familiar to the 12 chakra system and the Meridian Energetics training. And then I did reconnect healing 1, 2, and 3, and I felt like, now I'm looking back, I knew always there was more. It was not complete yet. So And I did do a lot of shamanic trainings and also really into nature, so the really old-fashioned way of shamanic healing and the basics of our original people around the world.
So how has Emmy affected you on a professional level?
At first, and still, it made me take myself more serious. And it's like it gave a proper, clear foundation of the awakening stages, and it is such common sense. So a lot of energy abilities or energy healing sessions, it's so far beyond, and it's hard to grasp and to take it serious or to give it words, because it's so profound you can't give words to it. But Mel made it this simple that it is easy to understand for a linear mind, and it's helpful, and it's so complete. I don't know. I'm wandering off a little bit. I hear so much information coming down in my head right now, so I'm a bit blurry. So put me on the questions again.
Well, you started to answer this already, but what do you feel makes Emmy different from other healing modalities and therapies out there?
It's complete. It's complete on all levels. It has common sense. It has inner child work. It is easy to understand also when you on just simple human ways, and it's also expanding in your higher self in all aspects of you. And I think it has it all. I'm not feeling I'm quite clear. I'm drifting off a little bit. It's just complete common sense.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Maybe I don't need more words for it. It's just complete common sense.
Yeah. No, you're very clear.
Okay. I feel like because my higher self comes in and it's driving the bus. So I never know what's coming out.
So, Dana, how did you feel when you learned there was no manual for learning Emmy?
Oh, that's to me the best thing ever. To me, that's a natural way of creation. I remember when I was younger, I had to go to a higher education, and you have levels and stages in here in Holland. And I remember I was shocked that I had to go to the higher stages, and I came to my father, and I said, like, Dad, I do not want to learn somebody else's findings out of a book and sit in the books for so many years. I just want to work. I want to be making things and creating stuff. And I knew my mom was more about the training and learning and have a diploma, and I was more of in action and hands-on and like creation. So yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
I like to make things. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Um, so as there is no manual for Emmy, do you feel the technique has evolved for you since you were certified?
Yes, of course. Yeah, due to not having a technique and you feel it's common sense and grounded, you get also curious to explore more. And you grow and expand in accepting that it has a foundation. And to me personally, especially during training others as well, and using all the techniques and the meditations and stuff, you even are amazed yourself what comes down just in your intuition, because I never open a book, and lots of medical stuff is coming out, and it just plops up and it comes out of my mouth, and every time you get amazed in every session over and over again. It's never the same. There's a small structure, but it's never the same. It's always different on working with clients, working with people. So it's like you grow and evolve. We are the teacher, but also your clients who are drawn to you are as well your teacher, as you assist them in the process, in the layers of awakening and growing and evolving of an energy system that we have the knowledge of. So it's an interaction back and forth. And the more open you are, you grow and evolve, and you grow with your clients, and yeah, it's just expanding over and over again. It's like pure evolution based modality.
Marika, would you like to take
I
it?
love listening to you guys. Okay, next question for Dana. How has Meridian Energetics affected you on a personal level?
Well, you have to, even if you are used of working with energies, and when you do it for long years already, you are growing yourself too. So things where you hold on to, like techniques or stuff, well, you have to also let go of your own beliefs where you hold on to. So what it has helped me in, it's like you're going into allowing more of that what is and that what you are. And even when Mel did train us all well, and when you go on his channel in how relationships work and how energy works and how interactions work, you know there is somewhere an allow button, but it's so difficult for us humans to find it. And yeah, I have to say I'm very stubborn. And I also am very hard to self, because I made a commitment to self. I want to experience all myself. I do not want to learn it out of a book. So then you go into experiencing, but sometimes you can go in overcompensation in the experience as well. Then you already learned the lesson, and then you bump into the same lesson because you think, well, one day it will work this way. And it's just stubbornness, but it's also, you have to see the fun in this, that stubbornness as well. So being this stubborn, it's now finally helping me to see the fun of it, and also see that it did help me to even grow and evolve with time at the right moment, because my vision always goes so fast. I don't have words for it yet, because I can look so far ahead what is coming. So I have to take a step back. So I need this human stubbornness as well, Otherwise, I would have never been able to proper communicate so that people will understand how I sense and feel the world. So I needed this stubbornness to wait for the right exact time to now step up, have proper understanding of self on all levels, also the unbalanced levels or the overcompensation levels, I prefer to call it, to come out in center of self and to accept all that I am. And still that's hard. And because it's also good that you know that you will always learn, always. As you are around, you learn new things and you just collect small pieces of the puzzle. And that's how I do it. And that's what it helped me to give it word and can communicate with common sense. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what was your experience like with phase of the inner child healing classes, and then the hands-on training to become a practitioner? How did you find those?
Well, actually, I always do things the other way around. And at first, I didn't have that feel with the inner child work. But it's also what I'm just told before. I was that stubborn because I had to refine joy and accept joy into the playfulness again. So that's just my connecting dots, how my life is going. So I was always focused and in love with the hands-on modality. Like I didn't want to learn something from a book. I just wanted to create and make beautiful things and work with people and touch people. So I completely understood the 12 chakra system and all the layers and the etheric field, and I just play around with the energy, and to me it's like I can feel it, I can sense it. So to me it's like, well, just juggling around, so that's fun. So, and in having more fun, and also when I don't take it light, because I know we have a responsibility to guide people well in how they evolve, how they balance their own energies, how you can assist them in balancing out. Because when you're not aware of the process and when you're not good in tune with the client on the table, you also can harm people. So you have to be very serious about it as well. So I think I had to come back in myself, trust in self, that I know I will always be there, present in the moment, in any time for my client, first and foremost. And next to it, I want to have joy. And we are just also getting out the authentic gift of somebody, of a person who comes for you for assistance, and to connect with all the aspects somebody else is. So, like the inner child work is very important because that's where the programming starts in your life, in the society we live in. So it's very important. So I've been growing into more appreciation, and especially in training and teaching others. Um, I get more fun in it because while we have a simple meditation going on, the profound experience behind it is showing them when you go in there, showing them all the layers first to find on themselves when they are going into training or when you are assisting others in just meditation session to dive deep into. And it also can be very helpful, the meditations to on traumas and deep playing stuff, and very hardcore emotions, but also diseases or things which became like, what do you call, I don't know the word in English, chronic diseases or dysfunctions, how I prefer to call it. So you can also assist people with that going into the meditation. So there are so different aspects how you can use the toolbox Mel made for this modality. You can use on every level and in all ranges, like children, parents, relationship, older people, people who are awakening to expand their own healing modality, their own skills, dive in deep, get proper foundation. So actually, I'm very in love with the inner child classes as well.
Well, they're excellent. So yeah, I get that. Yeah. So what's your favorite aspect of the Meridian Energetics healing modality? Do you have one favorite aspect?
Yeah, of course, to me it's like the interaction and the teaching. I like to train practitioners and to expand them in their already very profound skills they have, to give it a proper foundation to explore more, and to also get an understanding that um, um, things need a proper foundation, but you need to look wide as well. So leave it open to growth and to merge with the authentic gifts. And I think we get, even when we're trained in energy work, we get so used to what you've been trained in. Wow, what was that? Yeah, well, to make it a little bit more compact, I like everything about Meridian Energetics, but I like the common sense of it. The common sense, the proper foundation, and it's, yeah, well, that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So would you recommend to other people to become an ME practitioner?
When you are ready to also set aside, even if you're working for decades in energy work, to also set aside your beliefs that you have the best thing that works. Because we all have we have pieces of the puzzle. But in this time now, people are really all growing into the 12 chakra and etheric meridian system. And there will be also be measurable in medical professions. I will, I dare to say that will be opening up as well. So if you want to expand your own abilities and go even deeper into a layer of growth and evolution, and it's a beautiful technique to add to your already energy work, but it's also a beautiful way to just go into the trainings to expand your creative abilities, to learn to get understanding of it, and maybe to write your own book out of your own authentic intuition. Because due to the trainings, or due to also get sessions going on, you will get unity in self. You will get the connection with your inner child, your human self, and your parasite, your higher self, or whatever you want to give it a name. You really get grounded, connected, with your feet on the floor, and with your antennas up in what is going and coming down in consciousness. So yes, definitely, it's for everybody, on no matter on what aspect in life they are, or no matter what you do. It will always be very helpful to even get the reset sessions done, to outline and balance your masculine and feminine aspects in your own energy field, and to get you really connected with you. So, yeah.
So I take that as a yes, right?
Yeah.
So when you were a child, did you ever think you would want to be a healer when you grow up?
Well, not that I want to become a healer, but I had visions, and my grandmother had it too, so I could proper communicate about those things at home. That I had like a blackboard, and we had like this stairs, and I had the blackboard, and I loved drawing and taking care of the little children around, and I set them down on the stairs downstairs, so they sat behind each other, and then I was drawing and teaching on a blackboard to my smaller, beautiful children from the neighbors, and we were playing. So maybe I always had an aspiration to become a teacher. I never know. I did do trainings as well in my creative, in hair and in makeup and in all other aspects. So most thing to me, it's not becoming a healer, but it's the interaction with humans.
Right.
And I like co-creation. So I think it's about that, because we all need each other, and it's beautiful to see somebody unfold into their authentic self, and to see unfold gifts, or to make them feel safe, even with making a beautiful haircut which fits to their personality. It's beautiful to see when somebody feels comfortable and balanced himself. And I think that's what I was drawn to, and will always be drawn to get the best out self, and to get the best out of somebody else.
Mm. So what other services do you offer in your business or profession at this time?
Yeah, online sessions, reset sessions. I also use like holy geometrics as built from geometrics as well, like basic elements. So as I like to keep things simple, and people like to get tools as well next to the meditations and stuff. So I make a mixture of all. And also the trainings to train practitioners, that goes online always, even if it's a hands-on modality. And so that's what I do. And there are new aspects entering my field, I can tell, like we're all in lockdown, and yeah, I feel things expanding, and so I have to press my allow button, how Mal Beautiful says, just allow the process to unfold. And yeah, I have to allow as well, because I feel new ways opening up. And so we'll see what's coming in this time of evolution. I'm open to receive and to allow how it will evolve. but I love what I do, no matter what.
So if someone is interested in having a question from you or any of these other services, where can they find you, or how can
They can contact me on info@Danah with an H at the end .Amsterdam. Website is under construction. It's in the make because I want to have all things on it. And you will find me at Danah.Amsterdam. So keep it simple, stupid. Just send me an email, or you can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm over there as Danah Monique Bosch. And yeah, there's my phone number and everything on as well. So, but info@Danah.Amsterdam is the most easiest way.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you both too.
Thank you everyone for watching.